Okay, so Clayton Kershaw pitched an amazing game, 7 innings, perfect game through seven, just absolutely cruising. Twins really had no chance, had the slider working, had everything working. After the seventh inning, he's up to 80 pitches and he gets pulled from the game. And a lot of people are outraged by this. And so I want to go through this and give you my thoughts. I'd like your thoughts in the comment section below. We're going to listen here to Kershaw after the game and Barnes as catcher, hear what they both have to say. I'll give my reaction again, give your reaction down below, and let's get into it.
You just try to put your team in a good spot. So, kept pounding the zone, throwing strikes, and it worked out today. It was good. Yeah, it's hard. I feel bad for Barnesy. Barnesy did such a great job, and it's fun to get to catch one of those. And so I wanted to do it with Barnesy. It'd be special. But at the end of the day, those are individual things. Those are selfish goals, and we're trying to win. And that's really all we're here for. And as much as I would have wanted to do it, I've thrown 75 pitches in a sim game. And I hadn't gone 6 innings, let alone 7, and. Sure, I would have loved to do it, but maybe we get another chance. Who knows? I don't know, man. It's a hard thing to do, to have to come out of a game when you're doing that. But like I said, we're here to win, and that this was the right choice.
A lot of quick innings. He was cruising, kind of like on autopilot. When he's like that, it's easy. You're just kind of going. So no, he was cruising. He had his kind of pitch count later on in the season, if we had a good opportunity to do something there, but I threw the ball really, really well. Yeah, it's all right though. You get those opportunities, every once in a while, but I'm sure it'll come around again. So, like I said, though, the most important thing is just him staying healthy and being there for his team.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things first. Let's back up for a second. Kershaw last year, he's gone through some injuries. He's had some arm injuries. Coming into this season, he had not pitched yet. He threw a simulated game, which he mentioned 75 pitches. And so this is his first time out. He said he hadn't even thrown 6 innings, never mind 7 innings. So this whole thing revolves around, first, when you're looking at it from a manager's point of view, safety and making sure that we're doing what's in the best interest of the player and for the team for the long term, right? Dodgers are going to have the possibility of winning the World Series. And so you've got to start with that. And so from a safety standpoint, this is probably right around the pitch count that they felt comfortable with him going. So I understand that. At the same time, you have a chance to do something that very, very few people ever have the chance to do. And so it becomes very difficult. I'm trying to put myself in that position as Dave Roberts. Do I keep him in? Do I take him out? I will say, being a high school coach, and even in travel ball, but a little bit less in travel ball, because travel ball, a lot of times, the way we do it is we don't have the same pitcher pitch the entire game. We split it up because it's a little bit more of a showcase style. But in high school, the number one goal is to try to win. And so one of the things, probably the toughest thing as far as in-game management goes, is deciding when a pitcher has gone too much, when they need to come out, when you keep them in. We had the situation yesterday. It happens every game. And so it's a tough decision. Here's my thoughts on it. One, I think that we do have to be careful with our pitchers, especially with Kershaw, where he's had some arm injuries. And he's had some issues, and he's getting a little bit older. I do think that Barnes brought up an interesting point where he said that he was absolutely cruising. He was on autopilot, right? He was showing no signs of anything. Now, I have seen Dave Roberts' reaction. Someone asked him after the game, and he said, well, it looked like that last inning that he was starting to show a little bit of signs of fatigue. Barnes doesn't say that. He says that he was absolutely cruising. I think if you're a pitcher, that you understand that not all pitch counts and not all pitches are created equally. And so 80 pitches of just dicing guys up, having really no stressful pitches at all, is totally different than 80 pitches with men on base where you've got to throw 100% everything you have. Like, those are more stressful pitches, right? When there's big time, high leverage situations in games. So not every pitch is created equally, I will say. And so I do think from the reaction, both from Clayton Kershaw and from Barnes, you can tell that both guys, Clayton seems like he wanted to be out there. And he's saying all the right things. He's a veteran player. He's a smart guy. He's saying the right things, but I think we can all see that he wanted to be out there and he felt like he should have been out there and could have been out there. I think Barnes is even more kind of shocked that he was taken out because he talks about how easy things were going for him. And when you say someone's on autopilot, right, like you're barely working, right? I think in that situation, I know it's easy to talk about now. I think in that situation, I asked Clayton how he's feeling. And of course, he's probably going to say, I feel great, right? And I've worked with enough pitchers to know that most players are going to say, yeah, I feel great, even if they don't. But I do think I probably give him a shot to continue to go because of how easy the game had been to that point, because there was no real stress. I say stress. Every pitch, there's stress with every pitch, but much lower stress, right? And so I probably put him back out there and let's see what happens. If he has another quick inning, right? He has another 10-pitch inning and now he's up to 90 pitches and he makes it through the 8th. I repeat the process and go with it again. At some point, obviously, you have to pull him. But I think that we would have been able to figure out, is this perfect game still a possibility, right? If it was a possibility, then that means the 8th would have probably been an easy inning. And we're probably around 90 to 95 pitches. And then maybe we try it again and see. The difference between 80 pitches and 100 pitches, especially when the game is going so smooth. I'm not a doctor, but I don't know how much of a difference that would really make. So that's my thought. I think the funny line was when Barnes says, these opportunities, they come around, we'll get, we might get another shot. He starts stumbling over his words and says we get another shot down the road. Probably not going to get another shot down the road at this one. I mean, maybe you will. Kershaw's very good, but doesn't happen very, very often. So I think that they're both in agreement that he probably should have continued to go. With all that being said, I understand that safety is paramount with an older pitcher who's had issues with his arm in the past. It's a long season. But man, they get a perfect game. The ability to throw a perfect game does not come around very often for most pitchers. So I think I would have probably let him go at least another inning to see how it went. And then we can make our decision in the 9th. But to make it 2 innings earlier at 80, he had shown that he'd thrown a 75-pitch simulated game. Again, I know it's not the same as a game, but we've gone from 75 pitches. Now he's shown that he's gone 80 pitches. He feels perfectly fine. He clearly has great stuff. There's been no stressful innings at all. I'd probably continue to push it there and see what happens in the 8th. So that's what I probably would have done. Again, it's easier said than done sitting on the sofa. I know that from experience because when you have to make the decision in real time, it is much tougher. But those are my thoughts. So let me know what you would have done and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know a lot of older school people are going to say, back in my day, we used to throw 250 pitches and then we throw 250 the day after that. And that's probably true for a lot of you. But still, someone please put that comment. That'll make me laugh. So that's all we got. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later. If you've got hitters that you're looking to improve before the start of next season, this is essential for you. Matt Antonelli here, former Major League player, first-round pick, and college coach. With this course, we're going to show you exactly, step-by-step, how to generate power, develop bat speed, and enhance swing mechanics. Regardless of your hitter's age, this course is going to deliver advanced hitting techniques that will allow any hitter to get better and make an impact at the plate this spring. We have a full catalog of training content that you can access from anywhere at any time. This course is perfect for players, parents, coaches, instructors, and more. It offers a comprehensive package of drills and techniques that you can directly implement. Our course has helped hitters all over the country at different competition levels, and the feedback that we've received has been outstanding. The work you put in now will drive your success at the plate this spring. Get the essential knowledge that you need to take your game to the next level.